Stop. Don't scroll just yet. It feels like this moment was placed in front of you for a reason. Take a slow breath, close your eyes for a second, and gently set down the heavy weight you have been carrying inside your heart. Listen, really listen. Today these words are not random. They are meant for you. Life is not always as beautiful as it looks from the outside. People see your smile, your strength, your routine. They think you are doing fine, but they do not see the truth. When the faith, estimation. Night grows quiet. The room turns dark, and your phone stops lighting up. That is when the pain inside finally speaks. You wish someone would notice. Someone would ask, "How are you really doing?" There were many nights you cried alone softly, quietly, so no one would hear, wondering how long you could keep going like this. From childhood, you tried a little harder than most. You believed that being good would earn, love good grades, good behavior, always listening, yet somehow you still felt like you were never the first choice. Then, you grew up. Love came into your life. You trusted deeply. You gave everything you thought. Maybe this time someone would stay. But once again, you were left alone. Maybe it ended with one message. Maybe with silence that never explained itself. And you started asking yourself, is something wrong with me? Even friendships felt fragile. The people you were always there for became distant when you needed them the most. Calls went unanswered. Messages ignored. And you wondered, am I only important when someone needs something from me? Then came the pressure, studies, career, the future. So much effort, so much hope. Every time you believed this time it will work, and then disappointment. Again, you sacrificed your dreams for your family. You put others first, yet still heard. You have not done enough. All of it piled up quietly inside your heart. But listen now. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not useless. You are still standing. And that matters more than you know. Showing up every day with a smile, even when it hurts, is a strength. Few people understand every tear you held back, every effort you made without recognition, every time you refused to give up. None of it was wasted. One day you will look back and realize I survived things that once felt impossible. A day will come when today's pain is only a chapter in your story, and you will tell someone else, hold on, it gets better. What's ahead? To get of you, a new opportunity, a fresh beginning, someone who truly understands you, a place where your value is finally seen. Peace will slowly return to your home. The heaviness in your chest will soften. Sleep will come easier. Again, this storm will not last forever. After every dark night, dawn always arrives. So forgive yourself today. Say quietly, I am enough. What you are doing right now is enough. Healing does not happen in one day, but it does happen. And if these words touched your president, heart, if it feels like someone finally understands you, then remind yourself, I have not given up yet, because you are not alone. Better days are already moving toward you. Keep believing things will be okay. They will become even better much. Better stay with me a little longer. Let the noise of the day fade away. You do not need to rush anywhere right now. Sometimes we move so fast that we forget how much we are carrying inside. We keep going until one quiet moment reminds us how tired we really are. You did not plan for life to be this heavy. No one does. But responsibilities grew, expectations piled up, and still, you kept going. Remember your invisible victories, the days you showed up when your heart was not ready, the times you supported others while hurting silently. These moments matter more than you think. Not every victory is loud. Some victories look like simply surviving another day. Your mind may replay old conversations, old mistakes, old memories, but the person you were back then did the best they could with what they knew. Everyone is learning as they go. Even those who look confident carry their own hidden battles today. Maybe your only task is to be kind to yourself, not to fix everything, just to breathe. Growth happens quietly, like roots forming underground. One day you will realize you are stronger than before. Healing takes time, but nothing stays the same forever. Storms pass, pain softens, new chapters begin. One day Laughter will feel natural again. Hope will feel real again, and you will be grateful you stayed. For now, breathe, rest, trust the process. Your journey is not ending here. It is still unfolding, and better days are slowly finding their way to you. Stay. And when you are ready, keep moving forward. There will come a morning when you wake up, and your chest does not feel as heavy as before. The sunlight will feel softer on your skin, and for a moment, you will notice that you are breathing without forcing yourself. That is how healing begins quietly. Without announcement, you will start enjoying small things again. A cup of tea, a calm road, a familiar song. Moments that once felt empty will slowly start feeling warm. You will not study edges and become lessons. Instead of wounds, you will realize that everything you went through shaped a stronger, calmer, wiser version of you. The struggles that tried to break you actually taught you patience, resilience, and compassion. You will see how far you have come and understand that staying alive through those dark days was an act of courage you did not know you had. New people will enter your life, not to replace the past, but to show you what healthy connections feel like. Conversations will feel safe. Laughter will not feel forced. Trust will return slowly and gently. Opportunities will begin to align. Maybe not all at once, but one by one, a door will open. A message will arrive. A chance you did not expect will appear, and you will take it. Because this time, you believe in yourself a little more than before. You will stop apologizing for your feelings and stop shrinking yourself to fit into places that never valued you. You will choose peace over proving yourself, rest over exhaustion, honesty over pretending. And one day, you will look in the mirror and feel proud, not because life became perfect, but because you stayed kind. Even when life was hard, you stayed hopeful. Even when things fell apart, you stayed when it would have been easier to quit. And that will always matter. Remember, you are allowed to grow at your own pace. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to begin again, as many times as it takes. The future does not need you to be fearless. It only needs you to keep going, gently, patiently, one step at a time, and step by step. The life you once prayed for will slowly start to recognize you. You will start trusting the quiet moments again. The pauses between events will no longer scare you, because you will know that stillness does not mean failure, it means preparation. You will learn to listen to your own needs without guilt and set boundaries without fear. You will notice that saying no sometimes protects your peace more than saying yes ever could. Your energy will return slowly, not as a rush, but as a steady strength you can rely on. The days will feel more balanced. Even when challenges appear, you will handle them with a calmer mind and a steadier heart. You will stop measuring your worth by other people's timelines and begin honoring your own progress. You will understand that comparison only steals joy, and that your path was never meant to look like anyone else's. You will begin choosing environments that support your growth and releasing those that drain you. Without regret, you will celebrate small wins because you will finally see how much they add up. The courage to try again, the patience to wait, the wisdom to walk away when needed. These will become your quiet superpowers. You will notice that your voice feels clearer, your decisions feel stronger, and your direction feels more certain. Even when the future is not fully visible, you will feel guided by an inner knowing that you can handle whatever comes next. You will stop fearing setbacks because you will recognize them as redirections, not endings. The confidence you build will not be loud or flashy. It will be calm, grounded, and unshakable. And one day you will realize that the life you are living now was built by all the moments you chose not to give up. You chose to breathe through the pain, learn from the silence, and keep moving forward, even when the road felt endless. And that choice will continue to shape a future filled with meaning, stability, and quiet joy. You will begin to feel safe inside yourself again, even on days when nothing special happens. You will notice that peace is no longer something you chase, but something you carry within you. Your mornings will start with less resistance, and your nights will end with less worry. You will stop replaying every mistake in your mind and start trusting that growth does not require perfection. You will accept that some answers come only with time, and that waiting does not mean you are falling behind. You will feel gratitude for the lessons you once wished you could escape, because they taught you how strong you really are. You will move through life with more intention, choosing what deserves your energy and releasing what no longer does. You will understand that protecting your mental space is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. Your heart will open again, slowly, carefully, but honestly. You will love without losing yourself and give without emptying yourself. You will notice that your smile feels real and your laughter comes without effort. You will stop fearing the future because you will trust your ability to adapt and survive whatever it brings. Even on difficult days, you will remind yourself that you have overcome worse before and that memory will give you strength. You will stand taller, not because life became easy, but because you became stronger. And one quiet day, it will finally sink in that you are no longer just surviving. You are living, growing, and becoming someone you once needed when everything felt. You will start noticing how different your thoughts feel, calmer, softer, less heavy. You will pause before reacting and choose peace more often than conflict. You will no longer feel the need to explain yourself to everyone, because you will finally understand yourself, and that will be enough. Your boundaries will feel natural, not forced, and the people meant to stay will respect them without argument. You will find comfort in simple routines, quiet mornings, slow walks, gentle conversations. Moments that once felt empty will now feel meaningful. You will stop chasing validation and begin trusting your inner voice. Decisions will feel lighter because they will come from clarity, not fear. You will accept that not everyone will understand your journey, and that is okay, because it was never meant for everyone. You will begin to feel proud of how far you have come, even if no one else sees it. You will feel strength in choosing rest when your body asks for it, and courage in choosing effort. When your heart feels ready, you will understand that balance is not about doing everything, but about doing what truly matters. One day you will notice that your past no longer defines your present. It informs it, guides it, but does not control it. And in that realization, you will feel free. Free to grow, free to dream again, free to imagine a future without constant fear. And as you move forward, you will carry a quiet confidence, knowing that whatever comes, you have already proven to yourself that you can handle it with grace, patience, and resilience. You will begin to feel a quiet confidence settling into your life. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady and reliable. You will trust your instincts more and doubt yourself less. You will notice that challenges no longer shake you the way they used to, because you have learned how to stay grounded. Even when things feel uncertain, you will take setbacks as pauses, not punishments, and use them to realign instead of giving up. You will allow yourself to grow without rushing, without comparing, without forcing timelines. You will understand that your journey is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You will choose people who bring peace, not chaos, and conversations that feel safe, not draining. You will stop trying to prove your worth and start living from it. Opportunities will come when you are ready to receive them, and you will meet them with calm preparation rather than fear. You will feel more present in your own life, noticing moments as they happen, instead of worrying about what comes next. Gratitude will quietly replace anxiety, and trust will slowly replace control. And one day, you will realize that the life you are living feels honest, aligned, and true to who you are becoming. And that realization will bring a deep sense of fulfillment that does not depend on approval, success, or perfection, but simply on being fully yourself. You will slowly realize that peace is not something you find outside, but something you build within yourself, day by day, choice by choice. You will stop rushing your healing and allow yourself to grow at a pace that feels safe and growing. Honest to you, There will be moments when you still feel tired, but you will no longer see that as weakness. You will see it as a sign that you have been strong for a long time and deserve rest. You will learn to sit with your emotions without judging them, without running from them, and without letting them control you. You will understand that feeling deeply is not a flaw, but a strength that allows you to connect, love, and empathize in ways others cannot. You will begin to trust that even on days when nothing seems to change, something inside you is still shifting, still aligning, still preparing you for what is ahead. You will notice that your inner voice becomes kinder, replacing criticism with encouragement and patience. You will stop replaying what you should have done and start focusing on what you can do. Now, you will feel lighter as you release expectations that were never yours to carry and roles you were never meant to play. You will accept that some chapters ended not because you failed, but because they taught you everything they needed to teach you. You will feel gratitude, not for the pain itself, but for the strength it revealed within you. You will start envisioning a future that feels possible. Again, not perfect, but peaceful. Not impressive, but meaningful. You will take small steps toward it, without fear of mistakes, because you now know that mistakes do not erase progress, they refine it. You will surround yourself with moments that nourish you. Quiet mornings, honest conversations, simple joys, and intentional rest. You will begin to notice that your presence feels calmer to others, that your energy no longer feels scattered or anxious, but grounded and warm. You will realize that you are becoming someone who no longer needs constant reassurance because you trust yourself, and that trust will become the foundation of everything you build. From here, relationships, decisions, goals, and dreams, and one day without any dramatic announcement, you will wake up and feel at home within yourself, no longer fighting who you are, no longer wishing to be someone else, but accepting, appreciating, and respecting the person you have become. And in that quiet acceptance, you will understand that this is what healing looks like. Not the absence of pain, but the presence of strength, clarity, and self-compassion. And from that place, your life will continue to unfold gently, steadily, and meaningfully in ways you once hoped for. When everything felt uncertain, you will begin to understand that your life does not need to be loud to be meaningful. You will stop chasing dramatic changes and start appreciating steady growth. You will notice how your days slowly become more intentional, how you wake up with a sense of direction. Even if you cannot fully explain it, you will trust that clarity comes from consistency, not from rushing. You will learn to be present in moments that once felt ordinary, because you will realize that ordinary moments are where peace lives. You will start valuing calm conversations, slow mornings, deep breaths, and honest rest. You will feel less pressure to impress and more desire to be authentic. You will understand that you do not owe anyone an explanation for choosing what keeps you well. You will stop overthinking every decision and start listening to what feels right in your body and heart. You will notice that your anxiety softens when you stop trying to control outcomes and instead focus on showing up with sincerity and effort. You will begin to see that life responds differently when you meet it with patience rather than fear. You will allow yourself to make mistakes without turning them into proof of failure. You will treat yourself with the same compassion you always gave to others. You will recognize how often you survived situations you never thought you could, and that realization will give you quiet confidence. You will stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable and stop stretching yourself to meet unrealistic expectations. You will find a balance that honors your limits and your potential. At the same time, you will notice that your energy feels more protected because you no longer give it away to things that drain you. You will choose depth over distraction and meaning over noise. You will feel more grounded, even in uncertainty, because you trust your ability to adapt, learn, and grow. You will stop fearing change and start seeing it as evidence that life is still moving for you. You will allow yourself to dream again, not with desperation, but with hope. You will take steps toward those dreams. Without attaching your worth to the outcome, you will understand that effort itself is a form of success. You will find peace in knowing that you are becoming someone reliable to yourself, someone who listens, respects, and supports their own needs. You will build routines that nourish you rather than exhaust you, and you will let go of habits that once helped you survive but no longer serve you. You will start to notice how your presence affects others, how people feel calmer, safer, and more understood around you because you learned how to hold space without judgment. You will realize that your pain gave you insight, empathy, and wisdom that cannot be taught. You will stop wishing your past was different and start honoring it. For shaping your resilience, you will accept that some losses were necessary for your growth, even if they still hurt. You will learn that grief and gratitude can exist together, and that healing does not erase memory. It transforms it. You will notice that your inner world feels more stable, and that stability allows you to face challenges with clarity instead of panic. You will take responsibility for your happiness without blaming yourself for past pain. Will understand that healing is not about fixing yourself, but about remembering who you were before the world asked you to be anything else. You will reconnect with parts of yourself that were buried under pressure, fear, and expectation. Your curiosity will return, your creativity will resurface, your sense of humor will feel natural again. You will begin to feel excited about small possibilities and open to new experiences without forcing them. You will trust that the right opportunities arrive when preparation meets timing. You will learn to wait without despair and to act without fear. You will see how everything you endured prepared you for the life you are slowly stepping into. You will feel gratitude for your patience, your endurance, and your courage to keep going, even when the path was unclear. You will understand that strength is not about never breaking, but about learning how to rebuild with intention. You will stand firmly in your values and let go of what no longer aligns with them. You will feel proud of how far you have come, even if the journey is not finished. You will stop measuring progress by speed and start measuring it by peace. You will realize that being content with yourself